I missed everything that went on, all the stories they told last night. Either I'd forgotten them or, I wasn't invited. I'm not.
Dave Thomas. I've been married for 43 years to Susan Jarvis Colder, my mother.
Right here's his mother-in-law.
So I would tell some stories, but
We already heard it, Dave.
2 children, 4 grandchildren, retired a couple years ago, and just enjoying life. Thanks.
Hi, Kevin Bretman. My parents were Doyle and Heinz Bretman. They lived here most of their lives. Married for 44 years, 2 kids, 1 grandchild, 1 coming in January. I heard a lot of stories about me from high school last night that are not true. Not true.
I'm Becky, Bowling Leaders, and I've been married 42 years to Doug Leaders. He went to work with the Elk Creek Barbecue tonight. I have 3 children, 6 grandchildren, and I've been a nurse part-time off and on, stayed home with the kids for a while. Auburn High School, the older I get, the more I appreciate it, and I really appreciate Dave and Tom Hart getting us all together. It's been wonderful. I haven't seen Kevin for 50 years. 50 years.
Haven't changed a bit.
So thank you, Dave. And when you get older, you mature, and you just get more thoughtful and caring. And so, I guess I'm probably going on and on. It's okay. I'm thankful to Auburn. It was a good school, and the highlight was going to the Nebraska Cornhuskers in 1973 as a trumpet player.
Sheila Shigley Anderson. And I live in Gretna now. Married to my husband Tom for 37 years. I've got 2 daughters, 2 grandchildren, boy and a girl. And I just love retirement. I don't know, I do nothing. I was a lunch lady, so I had enough kids in my life for a while. For 14 years in Miller.
Steve Giebers. Steve Giebers, my wife Sandy. My parents ran or owned the Vivian Woodard gift shop in Auburn. So I'm sure there's been a few people who got their wedding gifts and stuff there. We live in Omaha, Nebraska now. Been together 47 years. 2 grandkids, 3 kids. Retired, enjoying life.
I'm Vicki Bergman Porter. My parents were Harvey and Della Bergman, so I live in Albuquerque. Been there since '89. I've only been married 33 years. And we have a daughter and a son, and a son-in-law. No grandkids yet, maybe. And I would say, I don't know if this is what Becky was referring to specifically, but I would also say the highlight was when we went to the Orange Bowl trip. Is that what you were referring to? For the Huskers.
And I'm Joni Sherwood Schmidt, Peru girl.
Yay!
Adams, Kelly, Hey, tell me your girl. Julie Gaines. Oh, Julie Gaines! Greg Gaines' sister? Huh? Greg's sister. Okay, there you see. I told Dave Thomas, I know there's got to be people I know here. So my dad worked at the art department in Peru, and mom taught there anyway. But it's great to be back and to see some of the people, without a doubt. I have a husband, 2 boys, a little granddaughter, Maisie, who's 18 months. And the highlight just was even just being here last night. Truly,
Dale, I keep saying, yeah, anyway, Dale Bradley was supposed to be here, but, and Kevin and some of the people we haven't seen, and it was just a joy. It brought back such good memories, just like Becky, and they said, because those of you young folks, when you get to be 50 years later, it's fun to look back and remember. It's people who make you are. Yeah, just like Amber Myers over here, I worked with her, and just briefly as a nurse's aide, because I'm a nurse now, she made me want to be a nurse, so that it's those kind of people in this world that you have to say thank you to. So anyway, it's good to be here. Thank you.
We have a special prize for the person.
Vicki? So we have a special prize. I'm going to pull it up and see if anybody recognizes this. I'm a very traditional person and I keep a lot. They call me a hoarder. I have a little rummage sale house, so I come across a lot of things, and when I see things, boy, I snatch them. Does anybody recognize this? You remember this? Oh, yeah. So, this was the bicentennial year, of course, when they graduated in 76. So I was a freshman, and they were seniors, but in music, we had to sell candles. And this was one of our candles from the 1976 that we had to sell for fundraisers. So, Vicki, you get to take this prize home. And then also you have your little shirt that says 76 on it. So you have that. And there's a little 76 card game, which says Budweiser. But there you go. Thank you so much for coming all that way. Thank you, guys.
Your name was?
I didn't.
All right, I'm Ruth Ann Clark, northwest of Auburn. That's where our family farm is. And I married Rick Schultz from Farnham, Nebraska. We met at UNL. We went to Kansas City after graduation. We're there for 23 years and had our 2 kids there, then came back here to Nemah County in 1980. I'm a 1953 graduate of Auburn High School, and I didn't have any idea. I'm old wherever I go. Anyway, it's fun to be here and welcome all of you back home to Auburn, Nebraska. I see friends and neighbors, and all of you are younger. Thank you. You gals do a great job.
It's 57 the next year. Do we have a 54, 55, 56?
57. 57.
57.
I'm Clint Vance, live south of Auburn in the Hattle neighborhood. Left Auburn as soon as I got out of high school and moved back. It's been a round trip.
It's my uncle.
I should have mentioned that.
You should have.
I believe our next one is class of 59.
I'm Pat Coulter Jarvis, and I did graduate in 59. Got married right away, left in 62, and come back a couple of times, and been here to stay for the last 25 years. I don't know what else to say.
My name's Betty Calder, and I'm not going to put all the names that went after Calder. It's kind of I was married to an Auburn boy. His sister and I were best friends in high school, and he was widowed, and I'd been single for like 29 years, and we got together and had a very happy life down in Arkansas, and then he passed away. And,
Any kids from that union?
we had 6 children. I was 66 when we got married. So, yeah, I lived in Auburn until I was in my middle 30s, I guess, and it hurts me when I come back and see all these empty buildings, but it's going on all over the United States. So, but it was good to be a bulldog, and I see Debbie over there, Debbie Curtis. I thought she was Sandy, and I got her when she was
in high school when I knew her mother. And so it's just really good to be here, and I just see a lot of kids. You don't forget that you want to come to these when you're, younger. You don't care about. You're too young to go. After you get older, they're fun to go to.
Mike Coulter, and graduated at 61. Our wedding anniversary is today, isn't it?
It was so nice of you to invite us.
60, been married for 62 years. I have 2 kids. They did play on the undefeated football team that we had. What year was that?
What year was that?
So that's all I have. Thank you.
Dean Coulter. Been a barber for 62 years, and I still have a barber shop, and I made you one. But I cut back to 40 hours a week. This is my wife Kathy. We've been married 60 years, and
We've already had our anniversary.
Yeah, she was a beauty operator for 38 years, something like that. And my grandson caught the winning touchdown when Auburn became state champions in 2006.
Okay. We were the largest class to ever graduate from Auburn High School, 111 of us. We had graduation down at the old football field. Some of you might remember that. Yeah. Storm rolled up before we got all done. We had to all take off on a run. Never forget that kind of stuff. I was one of the few that graduated from Auburn and then was able to come back and become a faculty member at Auburn. And that was a real blast working with Ted Ross and Ken Hutton, Jim Klein, and everybody that we had, Larry Dankenbring and people like that. And I always treasure the opportunities that I had to get to know them in a little different light, that being a colleague rather than being a student. It was fun. 65 was a great year. We thank you all for coming, being here. I taught school for 20 years and then made a career change, went into ministry, retired from that about 12, 13 years ago. But since there's a shortage of pastors, I'm working part-time to help church fill their pulpit. And so you just keep busy. That's my motto. Thank you.
Auburn never decided to feel like the lady talked about empty buildings. It's a little bittersweet driving around. For starters, you couldn't lose your phone because it was attached to the wall. This is my first time here, and I'm glad I came.
I'm glad you're here.
Now, Marcia.
Talking for 70. I'm Darrell Overmeyer. This is my wife, Jackie Hughes. And you got to remember that they change their name when they get married. We went to Washington, D.C. with the kids and grandkids on a trip, and when I got everybody a plane ticket, I put her down as Jackie Shue, and they didn't let her on the plane. Anyway, and Iris Holzman, and you want to be in class of 70, or you want to live in 70?
I'm 71 now.
Okay,
I should have been 70, but.
And Kathy Mowry, Kathy Edwards, and Dave Chapman, and we're the gang of 70.
Where are the rest of them?
What's that?
Are they standing up?
No, you got to stand up so you can take a picture.
Or stand up and tell us about your lives.
You guys give your speeches.
You get your speeches. I'm taking video. So say what you've been doing.
Dave Chatelaine, class of 1970. I taught school for most of my professional career. Retired about 10, 12 years ago, and we moved back to Auburn 2 years ago. So we lived out where I grew up.
Awesome. Okay.
Kathy, I'm married to Dave, and I just followed him around. And Kathy used to be my neighbor. I'm Kathy Mallory Burley. I live in Portland, Oregon, and my daughter behind me here hiding. She was born here also. Retired, and 2 daughters, a wonderful son-in-law, and we're happy on the West Coast.
And a cat.
Oh, and a cat. We can't forget all of the cat.
I'm Iris Holtzman. Miss you. Left here after high school and managed to find someone who decided to go into the Army. So in the Army we went for a few years, and then he got into a different program, but worked with the Army. We lived all over the country and overseas a couple times, and now I live in Clarksville, Tennessee, and I come back to see my brother who decides not to show up. So it's been good. I miss Auburn. It's all the good times. And my brother will talk about people's names. I'm kind of like going, okay, I know it's in there somewhere, but I just can't pull it out, you know. So, but I miss Auburn. It's a small town.
I'm Jackie Schuobermeyer, and I've been here since I graduated from nursing school and worked and now retired.
Are you retired now?
Awesome.
I was gonna add, they named the surgery suite after her at the hospital when she retired.
Sorry, Jen.
Marcia Catlett, and should have graduated in '70, but Jennifer came along, and so she was 2.5 when I graduated. Huh? I said, don't blame that on me. So she was 2.5 when I actually graduated and slept through the whole thing. She was in the audience. So I've lived in Colorado, lived in Omaha, but I've been back here for a few years, and I'm retired, and I don't do anything. Half of my brothers and sisters are here. Some aren't. And here we are.
Okay.
71. These are my 2 brothers, Bill and Dick. Our family had 4 Auburn High grads, my late sister Ann, and these 2 and me. Out of high school, my first real job was at the Auburn newspapers, and I stayed in that business for 34 years before I went on to something less stressful. But I've got a lot of memories coming back. It's been a long time since I've been to hometown. I'm in San Antonio now. But gosh, I can get discussions before dinner there. I can remember being out at the track with guys running around with motorcycles with Dean, and he probably cut my hair a few times, but I can't remember. Dick and I were born in Auburn, and Bill was raised in Auburn, so it kind of just remains part of our family.
This is my wife Judy. We celebrated our 50th anniversary in June. Yay! I did carpenter work to support my hobby of farming. Oh, 2 children, 3 grandchildren. We get to spoil and send them home, you know. That's about all I have. I mean, they did a good job of trying to teach us. Some of us were a little tougher to learn than others. So, thank you all, and all of you coming. This is the biggest bunch I've seen here for a while.
Then John, you start.
Okay, I'm John Chatelain, and I remember Kevin Bretman when he was a little kid. He was so cute. Boy, the years have made a difference there. But I retired from the law practice April 1st, and my wife and I have had rental properties in Omaha for a number of years. And one day we were talking with the president of the college, Dr. Hansen, and I said, you know, the college looks great, but the housing in Peru is a little run down. Some of them are, not all of them, but some of them are. So.
Most of them.
And so we committed to buying one at that time, and we bought it, and renovated it, and made it beautiful. And then someone else approached us and said, please buy our house. And so we bought that one, and then we finished that one, and then another person approached us, would you like to buy our house? And so we've done about 5 houses now in Peru, just as a kind of a little hobby. And so I have not been idle since retirement. My wife and I have 6 kids and 9 grandchildren. So it's been a great life. Auburn High School, a wonderful place. Auburn is a very nice town. Now maybe some of the businesses are empty, but the housing, you know, Auburn looks great, I think, for the most part. So they have a lot to be thankful for.
I'm Julie Gaines Kobar. This is my husband Mark. We've been married 33 years, have 2 boys, and our first grandchild. So we're wearing those crowns very well right now, enjoying life. I'm retired RN, living life. Retirement is the best, I have to say. I'm sorry for those of you who aren't not, but it is a wonderful life, yeah. I would say one highlight, kind of off the wall, at Auburn was being in the drill team and doing all the halftime and then all the parades and things. We had a blast doing that under my captain, Bart. So those are really fun memories as well, and growing up in Peru, but yeah.
Debbie Mallory Howard, been gone, come back, still here.
I can't top that one. I'm Jeannie Trojan Volker, class of 72. I was a transplant with the Brownville Nuclear Power Plant construction people that came in. All of my family siblings all graduated. Nope, one did not. All except the very last one graduated from Auburn. So I'm retired. I've had a full career in IT and live in Gretna. So welcome, neighbor.
Jean, Barb would have been in our class. Barb Trojan.
Yep.
Remember Barb Trojan?
She's the only one who didn't graduate from here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm Barb Brady Beatty. I'm married to Jim Beatty. I live in Lee Summit, Missouri. I've taught special education for 41 years. I retired 10 years ago. And, you know, life is good. Life goes on.
I'm Dave Adams, and I'm from Peru, but I'm proud to be an Auburn 1972 graduate. I have 3 daughters of my own, and my wife has a daughter, and out of that we have 16 grandchildren. So life is good, very good. I've had health problems, but I'm still kicking, and I'm thankful for that. It's really good to see all of you, even though you all look so old.
I spent my career at KU Med Center. I was there for 42 years and retired a couple years ago. My dad was a teacher at Auburn High. Jerry Beery. Actually, one of the tables has his picture on it today. And among a lot of these other teachers that taught at the same time that he was there. I still live in Kansas City now. Like being retired, and you know, it's fun for me to come back to Auburn because, especially like now, you know, there's so many people that, and a couple of people here that I know that I would have never recognized.
Dave's got your name.
Oh yeah. So it's great. It's fun to come back, and we're looking forward to next year when 77 will be the 50th class sitting here.
Yes, yes, we already, if you know somebody that was in 77, let Chris know and she can get with us. And so plan a fun event and we'll see you all here next year.
I'm Dick Taylor, 77. I have so many good memories of growing up here. I guess my best memory in high school was our band went to the 1977 Cotton Bowl Parade in Dallas. Quite an experience for all of us. And I remember especially that we got on buses and left town, and 2 hours later a blizzard hit. And you guys were freezing and we were in Dallas.
And freezing.
The other thing I'm really grateful for, I have 3 children, 7 grandchildren. And I retired 2 years ago after a 34-year career in civil engineering. I specialized in water resources, flood control, and urban drainage. And at 33, I decided to go back to college and get my engineering. One thing that hit me was that I was taking these classes with these 18, 19 years right out of high school, especially with the math and science classes. I would watch these kids get out their textbooks and look stuff up. I was already done with the homework, the stuff was in my head. We had great teachers. I remember Mr. Pett's geometry class wasn't really a high point of my history. That was when I noticed when we were doing stuff like structural engineering, physics, that stuff was still in my head. Then we had teachers like Ted Russ, who was such a great man that a lot of us knew that if we were having trouble, we could go to talk to him, and he would listen to us and kids together. So I come back to Auburn with my brothers. We drive around. It's kind of comforting to see that Auburn has grown, it's changed. It's still the same too. You know, it still looks like Auburn.
I'm Cindy Bergman Lowe, class of 77, and my favorite memory is the bus trip to Dallas to the band trip. And I live in Kansas City. I have 3 children and 7 grandchildren. And I worked as a teacher for several years. I went to the university for teaching.
Karen Answer. My maiden name is Voss. We had a class of around 100. At the time, we were the biggest class for a while. I have 2 children, a son and a daughter, and they're both in their 40s. What else to say?
1979.
Okay, I don't need a microphone. 79 was just the best class ever, so I'm sorry we were. But like I told these guys, I was a freshman when you guys were seniors, and I just remember, you know, you guys were such great leaders for us. I remember playing softball with UK. I remember Joni being a cheerleader. Grew up with the Thomases up, you know, across the highway. We used to have Kool-Aid stands and just great memories. So I've lived here all my life, born and raised here, retired from being a school bus driver for 25 years, and I now work for Region 5. But I have 3 children, 7 grandkids, and I tell you what, they keep me busy. One weekend I went to 15 basketball games and I didn't miss a one. So it's awesome. I just thank you guys all for coming and helping this, you know, going. So thank you. And then I'll let Lori have the floor.
Adams from Peru. Married Dave Adams 20 years ago. I
have a little problem with his math. We have 14 grandchildren, and I'm gonna have to figure out where the other 2 came from.
So explaining the
There might be a talk on the way home. I worked at Peru State College as a daycare director for 26 years. Now I'm at Nemaha County Hospital. I started at Nemaha County Hospital as an aide when I was a junior in high school, so I figured that's where I'm going to end my wrath of work, is at Nemaha County Hospital. Full circle. Thank you.
82. 83. 84. 85. 86.
I guess I'm going to stand up. It's getting close.
87.
Oh, I'll stand up. Only one. So I'm Jennifer Krager Nichols, class of 1987. I've lived here since high school, off and on most of the time. I spent 27 years working in the county treasurer's office, and I have one son, and I had my first grandchild 7 months ago, who's the cutest baby ever. Yours is cute too. So that's it, just trying to keep the alumni banquet going is our other full-time job. So that's all I have. Jenny, you're next.
Hi everybody, I'm Jenny Vance from the class of 88. I have some of my teachers here. Phyllis Russ, Marianne Williams, and where did Tom go?
He left.
So I'm glad that all of you came to this we are trying so hard to keep this going, and so it's great to see all of you. I did hair with Dean and Kathy. They gave me the chance back in the day, and worked there for quite a while, and then I've been in the hair business for 30 plus years. I now work and live in Lincoln. I work with the Girl Scouts now, so I've kind of come full circle in that with my daughter, and I had a bunch of Girl Scouts from kindergarten all the way up to seniors. So I ended up with 8 of them at that point in time. Danielle was one of mine, and now here she is, still in my life. So I just want to thank you all for coming. Class of 76, thank you very much. I hope you had a lot of fun last night. Sounds like maybe you did. And so then I will, here in a bit, do the scholarships. So thanks everybody.
1989.
I'm Laura Osborne, and I enjoyed very much when I was growing up saying that I'm the daughter of Tom Osborne, because, you know, that was during the Tom Osborne era of Nebraska football. And my sister may or may not have used that to our advantage at some point in time in our lives, but we'll tell that story another day. I have enjoyed, for the most part, staying in Auburn in my life. I have a son, Josh. He became a 4th generation graduate of Auburn High School. My class was the 100th graduating class of Auburn High School, and so we were treated with a lot of dignity and honor on that very special day for us. It was a very special memory for us. Our band trip was to the Orange Bowl parade, Citrus Bowl parade, I think it was, down in, you were to that one, down in Orlando, Florida, where we got to go to Disney World and SeaWorld and had a little bunch of fun there. But last year we had Danielle come in. She was willing to come up and become an officer in this association. That gave me the chance to step back, and God is very providential. This year became very busy for me in other ways, and so I'm very grateful that Danielle was able to come in and help keep the organization going. I serve on Auburn Public Schools Board of Education, and so when Mr. Patton is going to talk here in a little bit and give you an update, I hope you'll really hear what he has to say. There's a lot of things coming up, a lot of things going on. Our school district is very strong. I'm very proud of our district, and I hope that all of you as alumni continue to be proud of it today. And we're glad you're here. Hope that you will all come back next year. Hope you'll continue to support our current school system. Thank you.
I'm Tiffany Goshaw, and as Laura said, we did band trip together. I was a drum major at the time, and so it's just nice to hear that it seems like band trips are a good thing regardless of the 70s or the 80s or the 90s, so that's good. And Danielle was my niece, so, and I remember the Girl Scout trip at the Salt Dogs.
They still do it.
It's
coming up August, want to go?
Never again. But so it's kind of full circle to have Danielle here to do this and see Jenny, and just it's nice. Thank you. I was 91.
92.
Hello, I'm Jessica Flaherty Gertis, you know, the many Gertises. So I married Dan and Marilyn Gertis's youngest son, James. So he and I graduated the same year in 99. We have 4 children. She's our third. Right there, Mia. And actually, my oldest son, or Braden, he lives here too, and Ava, she's going to nursing school, will come back here. Mia's going to go to nursing school, come back here, and then Nash we don't know yet. But we live out kind of by the airport in the country. Left, came back, always knew this was home. Never felt, you know, during college that I wanted to be anywhere else, or my husband. Lucky both of our parents still live in Auburn. I just always like the support that Auburn gives, just the interest, the support in their students, and yeah, it's been a great place to live, and for the kids to go to school just like I did. So, thank you.
I am Bristol Kelsey Wenzel, my husband Matt. We are both graduates in 2002. I'm starting my 20th year in education. I actually serve as the elementary principal here. Out of my 20 years, 15 have been back here in Auburn. Our son Brenton is a scholarship recipient, and our daughter Ainsley will be a freshman.
No. 5. She was an Obermeyer. It'd be Daryl and Jackie's youngest child. We've been back here since 2013. We both work for the school district. Erica's over in central office. I'm at the high school where I teach math and get to coach football and track. And we have 4 kids, and obviously we have a lot of pride in this town and community, and we're really proud to be a part of the school, but really happy that our kids get to be a part of the school district. And like I said, we have 4. Our oldest, Lexi, just graduated, and she'll tell you more about her in a bit, but just glad to be a part of this.
Reed. I grew up here, knew I wanted to come back. This is going to be my 4th year teaching here at Calvert as a 5th grade teacher. I'm also our head speech coach. I really love this community. I really love our school district, and I'm really glad that you could all be here today and celebrate with us. And then my husband, Tyler Reed, class of 2016.
Tyler Reed, like she said, class of 2016. Love being here, being part of the community. We just had our daughter a couple months ago, and we're excited to have her be part of the community too. Get through to go through the school district.
Chips. Each of them gets $500, and they get it granted to them today by check that they can spend for books. So for our alumni scholarship winners for this year, we have Mia Curtis.
Oh, I don't need a mic. My name is Mia Gertis. That's my mom, Jessica. Obviously, she had already pointed that out. I am going to Clarkson in Omaha, just like my mom did. My sister and I are actually both going to Clarkson. She's going for nursing. I want to be a nurse practitioner, and I, in the future, want to work in the trauma center in Omaha. Hopefully, I never see any of you there. I actually know Dean from He used to cut my siblings' hair, and I'd play with his giant Great Danes.
Yeah, Dean. Just not paying attention over there.
No, he's not. But I'm very thankful for all the education that I've gotten through Auburn. I mean, it's definitely shaped me into who I am today, and I just want to say thank you to everybody.
So our other alumni scholarship winner could not be here today, that was Tyler Kenneke. So I get his check. So we started a Todd Russ Memorial Scholarship. I did, it's probably been 3 years ago now that we got to do this. I'll read the little story that I have. So anyways, I started it and it grew obviously very big. And so Phyllis came back again. With our tragedy, I'll read you my little thing here. So in August of 2023, the first of many years to come, to award an AHS graduate the Todd Russ Memorial Scholarship through the AHS Alumni Association. Todd graduated from the AH class of 1988. He went into the military and attended college at UNC. Career path in IT for the state of North Carolina for 28 years. Todd's passion were family and friends, to travel the globe, to cheer on the Nebraska Cornhuskers, go Big Red, and the Kansas City Chiefs and Royals, to name a few. On April 10th of 2022, Todd fell and was forever gone. So in our grieving process, Todd's friends and family wanted to make a positive impact on others to achieve their goals and dreams by giving back. Todd's legacy was to train your mind to see the good in every situation, for everything happens for a reason. Remember, go and pave your path in this world, and best of luck. So here's Todd. He was my classmate, and we tragically lost him, but we made the most of it in giving back. So the two people who get...
Jenny is the one that started the scholarship. Thank you, Jenny.
I did. And as Jennifer read off to you, it has grown to $13,000 plus. So we're hoping for many years to be able to pass on a Todd Russ Memorial Scholarship. So they also get $500. So my first one is right here in front of me, Alexa Jansen. You get to receive the Todd Memorial Scholarship. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone. My parents are Tony and Erica Jansen, and my grandparents are over here. I will be attending UNL this fall, where I plan to major in elementary education and get an endorsement in coaching. I'd like to thank the scholarship committee for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to further my education. I hope to make a positive impact on students, just as so many educators have made a positive impact on me. So thank you again for your kindness and generosity.
The gentleman down here is Brenton Wenzel, and he lost it. You're welcome.
My family's sitting here, mom, dad, grandma, sister, girlfriend. My plans are to attend Northeast Community College in Norfolk, be a utility lineman. Ideally, once I get out of school, I plan to go travel, work outage on big storms, possibly even some transmission line work. But being born and raised here means a lot to me. My roots are deep here, and eventually, when we get older, we'll move back here, my family. I thank the Alumni Association and even more the Todd Russ Memorial. It means a lot to me, and it's really cool to see everybody from all the different decades come out. Everybody has different stories, but it's nice to see a strong, loving, big family of Auburn and how everybody comes together just because of this town, this community. So Thank you, everybody.
Back and talk with you about any information that's in there. What I will tell you is that we are below the state average on what we spend per student, but we are above the state average on graduation rate and on attendance rate. Our district is ranked as great throughout the state. So we're in a pretty good place academically. This year we had 2 students actually have perfect ACTs. That never happens, We also had a student that won a film contest and got to go to California, and they made his film. It's actually a neat film. It's about we've become too reliant on technology and not necessarily interacting with each other as much as we should, and that was shown at Field Strings in Omaha. So, you know, we got a lot of great things going along with these kids that are in front of you today. So we just have a great group of kids. We really do. Financially, the district is in a good spot. You know, we're a little unique because we're what they call equalized, and that's not common in southeast Nebraska. So if you think about the student population that we serve and the amount of ground that is not on the tax rolls, we don't generate enough from property values to actually educate our kids. So we get equalization aid. Every district in the state of Nebraska gets some form of school aid, but we're equalized. The problem with that is that you live off of what the camera decides they want to do. So next year, we're actually losing a little over $300,000 in equalization aid, so we'll have to figure out how we're going to make that work. We're still waiting on the final numbers on property values. But I am happy to say that we have cut the levy the last 2 years, and so our levy is not at the maximum levy. So again, we really try to be good stewards of your money, of our money. I mean, like you, I own property within the district too, so we're all paying into that. Some of the things that we're doing this year to help also do that, we are actually going to go to a contracted food services. I'm very excited about this. So they would have to have 3 made from scratch meals a week for our kids. They have to have vegetables. We are going to partner with the farm to table for our kids, so we get more fresh produce and things like that in the school. And the really good thing about it is it's actually going to cost us a little less on the contract than what we were paying out of pocket. So it's also a cost savings, but we're going to increase the quality. So we're pretty excited about that. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to partner with a company that's called Chance Light. So we have kids that have very specific needs. And one of the things I failed to mention, this is the beginning of my 7th year. Our student population is up 15% since I've been here. Our special ed population is up 26%. So it gives you an idea of what's happening. We're growing, which is a unique thing, again, for a smaller community. We're actually growing the student population, which is great. But we also have kids with some pretty high needs. And we've been having to spend some funds to partner with an organization out of Lincoln and drive back and forth. We don't like that. It's hard for us to make a relationship with our kids. It's hard for us to make a relationship with our kids' parents or guardians when that's happening. We wanted it here. We wanted to have oversight. We wanted them to have a quality education, but we also want to have that relationship with our kids and our families. So we spearheaded bringing that to Auburn as well, and it'll be located out of our central office, but we are partnering and opening up to all of the other school districts within the ESU4 region, so southeast Nebraska. That will actually also end up saving us money in the long run. So we're excited about that. We're pretty happy that we're going to do that for our students and our families. So those are some of the cost savings things that we've done just beginning this year. The main thing I really want to talk about, though, is talking about that student population growth. We are going to go for a bond in November. So if you get the local newspaper, you've been watching any of these things, we've had several community meetings. We have some advisory groups that we've met with. We are going to go for a bond. The biggest issue we have is we are out, you can ask Crystal afterwards, we are out of room at Calvert. We are out of room. We do not have, we need to split some classes. We have class sizes that are way bigger than what we want. We want to have smaller class sizes, again, for that relationship, quality of education, and everything else. So we need to add classrooms there. So we're looking at additional classroom space at Calvert Elementary. We're looking at a secure entryway at the middle school doors. So did you guys get into the school yesterday? Yep, because they talked to you about that. I was hoping Russ made it, huh? I didn't get a phone call, so I figured you were good. But we need to have a secure entry there for our kids. A lot of our kids' families and parents have to go to work at hours before we actually officially open, so we want to have a place where it's safe for them to be and not be in the elements, but also just improve the overall safety of the building so that we know who's coming and going and all those things. And then the current gym, what we would like to do is convert that into a multi-use area. So there will be stadium seating, there would be a stage and everything else, so it would help to replace what we're using at the central office. But in the middle is going to be seating and tables, so we could do dinner theaters in there, we could host banquets in there. We can also do study halls and lectures and things like that, so it'd be a nice multi-use. And then build a newer gym that's a little bit bigger. If any of you know, if you come to our games on basketball night, you know we're packed. And we're right on top of the court. So a little bit bigger gym, a little bit nicer facilities for our visiting teams, some other things to help support both our girls and boys athletic teams a little bit better. So that bond will be hopefully on the November ballot. The number sounds scary because it's $22 million, okay? That sounds scary, right? It's a 10 cents extra levy. So if you have a $150,000 house and it's 10 cents, what does that cost you? $150 for the year, right? So it's, if you break the numbers down, it's not a whole lot of money per year. I know of other bonds that are going to be coming out later in the spring in neighboring districts that are going to be twice as much as what we're looking at doing. We know, we did a survey, we had a company that called people, we tried to call all age brackets, all income brackets, and everything else, and we got the feedback, and we learned from that anything over 10 cents is pretty much a hard no. Right around that 10 cents was, okay, yeah, if you're gonna, what are you gonna do with that again? And you tell them, it was pretty supportive. So that's why the board has chosen to target that thing and how to best maximize what we're gonna get out of it. So that's our big thing that's coming up for our district soon. Before I wrap up, I got to say something. So Laura talked about that she's been on the board, that she's on the board, but she didn't just tell you that she's getting an award this year from the Nebraska Association of School Boards. For how many years?
Almost 12.
Almost 12 years. So she'll be recognized by the Nebraska Association of School Boards this fall for her service to not only our district, but other districts, because she does some stuff at the state level. So congratulations to her. I made a list, so I try not to forget anything. I think that covers what I was going to have. Are there any group questions? Yeah.
You want to tell them about Jim Weeks?
Yeah, so Jim Weeks got National Coach of the Year. He was actually nominated by the Nebraska Coaches Association to win that award, so he did. He just got that award. We're going to recognize him at our August 13th board meeting. So we push our board meetings back in August, plus our start of school to help support the fair. So we don't have kids in class and we don't do the board meeting. But we are going to recognize them. So yeah, thank you for that. Yes, sir. So if we're standing in the parking lot, right, in the high school's right here, and the gym's in front of us, there's all that ground on the north side. Going towards the highway, right in there. We have to add a bunch of parking, so it's amazing what you learn. I mean, I tease Laura all the time. I didn't know when I became a superintendent I was going to learn about how many required parking spaces there are based upon the square foot of it.
I just want to thank this group of people for all their work. They do a wonderful job every year. I love them. I'm the oldest one here, I'm sure. I'm 91 years old. Ted died a year and a half ago, and I'm sure, I know, how many of you had American history under Ted Russ? Yeah. Anybody that graduated from Auburn High School from the time they were in well, there was one class that did, but from 1959 to 1990, had him, my husband, for your history teacher, and everybody used to say he was a great history teacher, and of course I believe him. And so I miss him terribly, but I'm so grateful that we had our 69 years together, and blessed to have. We always talk about this is the greatest school district in the United States, and we loved teaching in Auburn, Nebraska. There is not a town that we would rather have taught in than Auburn, and raised our children, and we're so grateful for the school system, the superintendent, we've had here. We just love the faculty. Just cannot tell you how blessed we were. And I enjoyed doing the class last night. There's one thing I've got to say. Dave Thomas challenged me last night. And I got home and I thought, I'll be darned if I didn't take him up on that challenge. Come up here, Dave.
You asked for it, Dave.
You're not going to do a headstand.
Dave said, I don't suppose you can still stand on your head, can you? And I said, yes, I can. And I'll be darned if you're not going to catch me if I fall. Are you
You're going to do it right here.
You didn't bring your pillow or anything? Oh, goodness. Now, no, just stand behind me. So if I fall backwards, you grab me.
Okay.
I've broken both hips in the last year. And I've got a steel rod in each of them.
I might grab you even if you don't fall.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Now don't grab me if I don't fall. Give me that money back.
I was going to say, that's a hard.
She can do it.
Better do it.
That's already good.
I think you need to have your pillow. I've seen her do this.
What?
Here's some t-shirts.
Need something.
Need something soft.
On my birthday, I did it all by myself.
I have seen proof of her do this on Facebook. It's amazing. Okay, so we're going to end with a couple of drawings and then we'll do the silent auction.
And I enjoyed doing the class last night. There's one thing I've got to say. Dave Thomas challenged me last night. And I got home and I thought, I'll be darned if I didn't take him up on that challenge. Come up here, Dave.
You asked for it, Dave.
You're not going to do a headstand.
Dave said, I don't suppose you can still stand on your head, can you? And I said, yes, I can. And I'll be darned if you're not going to catch me if I fall. Are you
You're going to
ready?
do it right here.
You didn't bring your pillow or anything? Oh, goodness. Now, no, just stand behind me. So if I fall backwards, you grab me.
Okay.
I've broken both hips in the last year. And I've got a steel rod in each of them.
I might grab you even if you don't fall.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Now don't grab me if I don't fall. Give me that money back.
I was going to say, that's a hard.
She can do it.
Better do it.
That's already good.
I think you need to have your pillow. I've seen her do this.
What?
Here's some t-shirts.
Need something.
Need something soft.
much. It's
Okay, so we're going to end with a couple of drawings and then we'll do the silent auction.